I couldn't find the original source for this video, but that doesn't take away the fact that it's still scary. The girl in this video is woken up by something. She seems to be really frightened. We don't know what it is that she's afraid of until this happens.
Hey, come here. It's okay, baby. It's okay. All right, come. Come around.
The fact that she was looking at the chair before it moved makes this even more creepy.
They broke the seal. Then the yokai was released. A group of Japanese explorers were exploring an abandoned town when they came across a forbidden to enter cave that was sealed off by many talismans. Curious as to what's inside, they traversed the cave, and that's when they knock over the object that was containing an evil spirit. They see the creepy face of a woman with long hair which appears to be just hanging off from the wall, and they get terrified. But what happens next is what's truly scary. One of the guys appears to have injured his arm inside the cave. And once again, we can see the same creepy face peeking out from inside the cave. The creepy creature can be seen hanging on the side of a tree briefly before hunting down the survivors one by one. So is this a real yokai spirit? Let me know what you
She was out
think.
fishing late at night when she hears this. A woman by the name Megan was out fishing by a dock late one night when she begins to hear what sounds like a faint voice calling out to her.
I was out here fishing and sirens came from this island. I swear to God, I have it on video. I'm gonna play it shortly. Did you catch that, guys? Okay. For real though, my cast is gonna be gone. And she's nothing on your hook. I have a worm.
A raspy voice can be heard saying, "Help me," but as she looked around, she couldn't find anyone. Due to the similarity to human speech, Megan believed she was being lured by a siren. Many sailors tell tales of sirens luring them into the waters using their voices, then drowning them. So could it be that Megan captured the voice of a siren on camera? Let me know what you think.
His neighbor gave them this toy mirror, and his daughter has recently been playing with it. At first, everything seemed normal, until just recently, when Edgar heard his daughter talking to the mirror late one night, and the mirror seemed to be having an all-out conversation with her, which is completely strange seeing as this particular toy is only meant to say pre-recorded phrases that are built in during the manufacturing process. The toy appeared as though it had free will, asking all kinds of strange questions and giving strange answers back. Edgar and his wife decide to interact with it to see what happens.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Yo soy Jessie, la princesa más bella del Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
¡Qué tierna eres!
Nosotras seremos mejores amigas.
¿Tu personaje favorito?
Si papá pregunta, mi favorito es mi papi. Si mamá pregunta, yo responderé que la que más me gusta es mi mami. Y si tú me preguntas, te diré que el que más me gusta eres tú. Soy una niña muy inteligente.
Bye bye.
Adiós.
The mirror responds fairly quickly with answers that seem quite relevant to the questions it was asked, making people afraid of it, especially seeing as though many other people have this same toy mirror, and none of them behave like this. They all give the same responses. Creeped out, thinking the mirror might be cursed, the family removed the batteries from the mirror, but it kept making noises late at night, so they decided to lock it in a barn behind their house. Occasionally, the kids would go inside and start kicking it, causing some damage. But after many comments begging Edgar to show the mirror again, he replaces the batteries and captures this.
Para los que me estuvieron pidiendo que buscara el espejo y le pusiera baterías, aquí está. Solo pude encontrar estas piezas y pues sí, le puse unas baterías que tenía aquí en la casa. Como ven, son nuevas. La neta no creo que prenda, pero bueno, a ver, vamos a calarle. Puta, sí tengo miedo.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
Hola.
Hola, encantado de conocerte.
Gracias, a mí igual. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
¡Ay, vas y chingas a tu madre!
The toy seems to ask different questions and give different responses each time it's on, completely scaring the family, and especially freaking Edgar out after saying it woke up and saw him, so it thought he was having a party, literally right after he just inserted fresh batteries and turned it on after a while of not being used. It's as if the toy itself is completely aware that it was asleep, as in turned off, and has now awoken after being turned on. This has left the family to be certain that it's cursed.
There's a guy named Urbix Hill who explores abandoned places. A place that he went to recently was a Masonic temple that's been abandoned for 40 years. As he was checking out the temple, this happens.
Oh god, let's see this.
With activity like this, is this place really abandoned?
Hello?
The original source to this video is unknown. It was found on YouTube with the description, Allison arrives home to an unexpected guest.
You guys saw that, right? Okay. The door was terrifying. But that's okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, whew. I left the door open. It's probably just the wind. Don't be crazy. Is anybody here? I saw them. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Yep. No. Whew. I probably just got overworked and there's nothing here.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
Sanabi with the YouTube channel, Adventures Jasim, travels around to some of the most haunted sites. The following is a few highlights from his more recent adventures.
لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا 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 لا. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. بسم الله الرحمن. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. استغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليك. لساني يا جماعة الخير ماني قادر.
last video, a man from Poland is walking through a secluded forest when he finds an abandoned house. However, there's something about this place that doesn't seem right. Oddly, for some reason, the owners of this house had left most of their stuff behind. It's as if they had left in a hurry. Not sure as to why there were still things inside, the man walks around with caution, thinking that someone might still be there. But as he checks out the place, things take a terrifying turn. Watch.
He is the first person who sold his soul to the devil. As a young man, Robert Johnson dreamed of becoming a great blues musician, despite being a terrible guitarist. In pursuit of his dreams, he disappeared for a few months and returned to his town and became one of the world's greatest musicians. According to the legend, he sold his soul to the devil at a crossroads, who tuned his guitar and played a few songs before returning it, granting Johnson mastery of the instrument in exchange for his soul. Despite his passion for music, he was willing to set it aside for a family life with his sweetheart, Virginia Travis. However, tragedy struck when neither his wife or child survived the childbirth. Adding to the sorrow, Virginia's religious relatives accused Johnson of causing the tragedy due to his perceived association with the devil's music.